All right, we did some B.B. King and Albert King. Now we have to, of course, get to the other King, Freddie King. And Freddie King is certainly one of the greatest blues musicians, guitarists, singers, writers that ever lived. And he's an interesting guy. He was a little younger than those guys, and his early records are very influenced by B.B. King. But then later, in the early 70s, his music sounded very modern for the time, and he did all these records for Shelter, produced by Leon Russell, and all those records are great too. So one of the things about Freddie King is he wrote a lot of classic instrumental tunes that became big hits. Songs like The Stumble and Hideaway, San Jose, Sensation. So this next example is going to be played in the style of Freddie King's Sensation. All right, the majority of this solo is based on A minor pentatonic, played in the key of A. And I begin. So you're bending up, barring across the top two with the index finger. Then I do this reverse rake. Because that's something you hear in Sensation, you hear it in a bunch of Freddie King tunes. So I'm just lightly resting the ring finger on the top three strings without pressing them down to the fretboard. And then I'm dragging the pick across. And I don't fret till I get to the pick hand gets to the D string, and then that's where I press down on the 7th fret. And then I fret 2 strings at a time, barring across the G and the B at the 7th fret. Do a slight half-step bend and release. And then 5th fret on the same 2 strings. And then you repeat that. Then I went this little low lick. That's over D. So that F sharp, major third of D. That's one reason it sounds nice. And you can see with the right hand, I'm trying to get a little edge of the thumb into the pick attack, just to make it sound sharper, a little nastier. And then I shoot up. So this is still minor pentatonic in A. You push that minor third up a little so it sounds major. And then I'm alternating different notes on the high string against that minor third that sounds like a major third. Then on the 5 chord E, I'm playing a lick that does the same thing we just did in A. Flat 7, 6, 5 over E. Same thing on the 4 chord D. Intervallically, those are the flat 7, 6, and 5 of D. And then we go back down to A minor pentatonic when the progression returns to the 1. One more time. So this is kind of cool. Use your pinky to roll over from the B to the G string. You get those little expressive bends into the lick as well.